How are you?
Okay. Would you like to be on the board of directors of HeadTop Technology?
Of what is it?
HeadTop Technology.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The idea is to be able to have the artificial intelligence work with us, like the Apple Watch, but through your headphones and what the cameras in your headphones see.
The cameras in the headphones see. Is it? I mean, is it following your eyes or?
It could eventually have, eyeball like things that could, but initially I would think simply the field of view, and that's why you should be on the board. You ask questions like that.
I'd love to, but I'm not. I'm probably not going to be living here too much longer.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a trick that way.
Well, there's always the internet. I'm trying to get Steve Case to be on the board.
Okay. I don't know who's Steve Case.
He's one of the founders of AOL.
Oh, okay.
And you know AOL.
I've heard of him. No, yeah, I know him. I'm not that young.
That's another reason we need.
Well, thanks very much.
I'm sorry I don't have a card on me or anything.
I'm without cards today too. So, but I'll see you around.
Yeah, God willing, I hope.
I work over in the Senate, so.
All right, great.
By every so often, I see you in the dog out every so often, so.
Yeah, we can have the Senate in the U.S. Congress a bill to authorize the U.S. Department of Defense to develop personalized weapons and head-top technology.
Well, I'm sure they're doing a little of that. The reason I bring up the eye motion stuff is that the Apache helicopter has technology in the helmet that allows the pilot to direct the turrets, essentially.
Yeah.
The 50 caliber or whatever exactly it is, so that they can move the weapons that way. So the technology is there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Then they worry about it being stolen out of the civilian model and put in the other people's military or something.
Right. And that's another challenge, is the cybersecurity side of things. No.
But there must be ways to, I think the ultimate goal is, can we secure any point on Earth within 96 hours of giving the order? Not blow it up, but secure it enough so like the president could fly in and meet with anybody.
Yeah.
Role model, hey, we have this area under control.
Yeah.
Then he leaves, and then we build a mosque or whatever, a science center, a village. Yeah. We invite all the people from the conflicted area, come on in. Yeah. Instead of the hot man-on-man pursuit, run around killing.
Right. Well, and that's the challenge, and that's the reason for foreign assistance, is the hope that that you're creating some level of stability and some degree of prosperity, that people are not entirely unsatisfied. That said, sometimes you've got dictatorships, and you've got governments that are not so keen to do the will of the people either. So.
And so you have to.
You don't necessarily want to be propping that up as well.
Right. So you have to let them be independent, kind of, and rise and fall based on their ability to, with their own constituency, while you go out, say, to the west or the east in the desert or the foothills, and you build the mosque, and maybe only 500 people per mosque can come in.
Right. Well,
but it's such a pilot project.
But that's what it shows you, is that it's almost less of the project itself and more of that promotion of education, and getting in early, and that's why support for maternal and child health is so important. Making sure that you're helping provide stability and well-being for that next generation.
We should put the phone number for the midwife on all the food and tobacco packaging.
Support for midwives.
You having a birth, you call the midwife, get a cell phone somewhere, and they give you instructions.
Well, that's been one of the benefits in international development, has cell service. And even with the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, getting being able to trace that based on cell phone use has been a big benefit in sort of finding a way to isolate cases and not continue to spread that.
Yeah, that's the upside of the cell towers knowing where we are. Yeah.
There's benefits and downsides.
Yeah.
Right, and which is why, if you're going to have cell towers and governments knowing where you are, you have to hope it's a democracy, right?
or you have USPS POIP forwarding services, so they can never get closer than your post
or
office.
That, right.
Yeah.
Or you have a burner cell phone or whatever, you know.
Or you have this mesh network that doesn't need cell towers, like
Right, I've been hearing about
years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
From computer to computer, it goes out and
It's
about.
funny because I still need it to get service on my phone. But,
Hey, you got a sense of humor too. Great. Yeah. Well, if you ever want to be on the board, let me know.
thanks very much. Well, and good talking to you about
Yeah.
this.
Likewise.
Best of luck.
Thanks. Good Mac. Good Mecca. Good Liberty. Good Mecca. Good.